It's hard to say. There was 2 outs in the 6th inning and nobody on. He walked Joe Mauer, and it led to 4, really quick runs. I thought his stuff was really good up until that point. It just seems like he lost his stuff, and it's hard to say.
In addition to losing this stuff, when you're giving up back-to-back home runs, is it a case where in that stretch it's becoming mental as well, not being able to get guys in?
No, I don't, because the swing that the guy puts on it has a lot to do with it. But like I said, his stuff, for 5 2/3 was really good, and he just made a bunch of mistakes after that.
Do you feel like he's given up more home runs overall this year? It seems like he's on track to he's already given up more this year than last year, but overall give up more?
Yeah, it does seem that way, and it's been in this stretch of 5 or 6 games where he's given up a lot. And, if you looked at his outing at 5 2/3, you thought he was going to have a really good day. But it changed quickly, like I said.
George.
Joe, those 3 homers in the 6th, they were on off-speed pitches. Were they bad pitches or just bad location pitches?
I think it's bad location, George. I think if you execute your pitch, a lot of times, no matter what pitch you throw, it's probably not going to be a home run.
Who else? Danny.
Plenty of people going into these last 2 weeks made a lot out of the teams you were playing. I guess it was 6 and 5 through the 2. How do you assess that?
Yeah, well, we really struggled with Colorado. We were 1 and 3 against them. You win 5 out of 7 against Minnesota, and you can live with that. But the 1 and 3 against Colorado, we did not play well against them. We were somewhat fortunate to win the one game, and it's, like I said, we need to make up ground. And no matter who we're playing, we need to win series. And you win a series here, but it's frustrating because we had, a situation where we won 3 in a row there. We weren't able to win the 4th. You win 2 in a row. You're not able to win the 3rd. And like I said, the teams in front of us are playing well.
George and Susan.
What was your impressions of what Duffy was doing?
It just seemed like we weren't really picking up his curveball. I thought was the big pitch for him, and it's a good pitch for him, and we knew that. And it didn't seem like we hit some balls hard, but we weren't able ever to string any hits together off him, and he looked dominant. Girardi hit some balls hard. Tex hit a couple balls hard. Castro hit a couple balls hard, but we weren't able to do much.
Anyone else? Brian.
Joe, what kind of sign do you see it as that Teixeira finally hit a home run?
Well, I hope it's a good sign, and I hope it gets him going because he's really important to our lineup, and we need him.